Hello, Music Man from his man cave. So who's the second that as I enter into those final years, what we've all been talking about, money, stupid with money. I've been stupid with money, but I want to get to the point where there's only several people that I am a slave to before I die. And this is the second one coming at you. Well, the way I see it in life is when you're given lemons, you might as well go ahead and make lemonade. And whether you like it or not, from the cradle to the grave, you are owned by the government, by the government. They own you. So what is my goal? What is my goal in this relationship? Well, I understand that they're going to own me, so I accept it. So what can I do with this relationship that we have? I talked about my wife, that I know that they're going to own me right to the grave. What can I do? Well, I think that the best thing you can do is be a responsible citizen and try to do what's best for your country. And the best thing that you can do for your country is save and invest money. Why? Because if the more people that save, the more people that invest, when they get into the retirement years, they're gonna help with all those people that are just strictly going to live off the government. And that is what's creating a lot of our problems today. And so I have no problem that the government owns me, and I want to be a good patriot. I want to be a good citizen of the United States. It's a wonderful, God-blessed country. So what can I do? What I can do is I can make sure that I can take care of myself as much as possible, that I have money saved that will alleviate the financial burden and the strain that will be placed on our country as I'm getting into those years and as I'm going to die. And so a lot of people don't see it that way. In fact, there's a lot of people that just want to strictly live right off the government. And that means that puts a heavier burden on people that are trying to carry the load. And there's some people that are also going the other way, and they're offshoring jobs instead of providing jobs right here in the United States. They're offshoring jobs so that they can get more wealth and less taxes and less restrictions. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. I think that, the bottom line is there's only so much wealth that you can have. It'd be better if they stayed here and compromised and was only just not super rich instead of mega rich. Something like that. So I do not want to be a burden upon Social Security and Medicare and all these programs that the government's put in place. They weren't really designed anyway to completely take care of you. They were actually designed, if you study history, to help people to get back on their feet. And of course now today people are abusing the system, and they're using it in a way that is hurting our country. So the best thing that you can do is save, invest, so that you can live in an assisted living and not have Medicare pick up the bill for you to live in a nursing home. There's a lot of things that you can do. So I have no problem that the government's going to own me. I already know that. They're going to take a big slice of my money. And I also don't think it's a good idea always to try to find ways to cheat the government. I think that, streets have to be paved. We like streets. Interstates have to be upgraded. There's a lot of things that we enjoy because of the taxes. So when I'm driving down an interstate, I realize that that's where a lot of my money goes, because I see the construction going on even right now. And there's no problem with that. I understand. I have no problem them taking some of my money to help people that have invested into the system to be able to get some money back that they've put into basically Social Security and so forth. I know some people don't feel that way, but this is reality. This is the world that we live in, and there's no way to escape it. So, don't be a burden on society. That's the bottom line here. Don't be a burden on the government. Instead, pray for the government and try to lift the government up. So, since they own me anyway, I'm going to try my best to be the best American citizen that I can be. And part of that is being fiscally responsible and not going out and buying a bunch of shiny that I can't afford and buying huge homes I can't afford and causing our country to suffer. And if more people will get on board with that, I think that it'll be a better place to live. Start less spending, more saving. It's pretty simple. I was appalled when our president told us that we need to spend. Get out and spend, folks. That is not the answer. The answer is to spend wisely. And so anyway, and also when you, as you get older, to have a nest egg so that you will not be a burden. So the government, they're going to own me anyway, so I might as well make lemonade out of the lemons. There you go. Last one I want to own, me. So I want my wife, Uncle Sam, and finally there's the one that I want to own me as I'm looking at the end of my life. Coming right at you.